Mra ho na fe yenhwe. Mo issue ankasa with 2020 elections. They me who say what around constituencies any ade. What's the issue? Are you against the presidential election? I say parliamentary seats ni be na more issues with. Mo problem pa ni saying.
Obi mi da se. Na ansambeko we so the 3 seats no. 3 issues no. Main 3 no. Ma summarizing no. Mine the 3 P's. The 3 P's.
The 3 P's.
Ekosiisen on
presidential, parliamentary, and president.
And president.
Yes, president.
Wow.
First, presidential no. NDC are rejecting results no. Now they ain't rejecting results no. Yes, say. Oh, sure. Now, abato no. You're winning. About no share. Even presidential no akuntabu any niamano. Electoral Commission confirm our position. So ubu akonta no first one no. Ono san twine etwi sign. The another results ebaye. Eno can say why mistake. And yes sir. This is fact.
Or the another result by.
Or say first one or the buy no. Or announcing no. So be a correction.
I think the correction was instead of stating the total valid vote cast, or stating the total valid the total vote cast. And they just brought a statement to correct almost affect it.
It is not true.
The percentage.
It is not true. It is not true.
Okay.
And at the end of the day, no. If you go statistically, mathematically, and you even use her own figures, no, you realize that it is not true. And it is simply for presidential, no. What are we asking for? Presidential, she is the returning officer.
The sole returning
officer. And here can say, if you are the sole returning officer, akunta ubu here no, you made mistakes. Then let's compare what we have, the results, and you also have it. Let's just compare. Then say what is the right figure.
Okay. And what you have means a monsoon coalition on the pink sheet, no?
Yes.
And you can compare ECD.
ECD no.
That's easy na the pink sheet ne mama.
What's it?
Easy na the pink sheet ne mama na.
Easy na the mai. Easy anything like I say. If there are things you can correct.
Okay.
What I say?
Okay.
Why can't you do the same for us say and you can correct the 2 figures? And if there is any issue, Yentina
FM.
Yentina say. Let's sit at the table. Bring your figures. We bring our figures. Let's do the mathematics of it. What do I say? When we do the mathematics of it, we will get to the actual figure. Now who say, truly we won or we lost? And if we lost, by what percentage? If we won, by what percentage? This is the first issue. And in I say, the election, no. Because pinches no enumbia, the calculation that they do on it, no, mathematically it is wrong. They've deducted figures from some of the candidates, added, some divided, added. What do I say? So it doesn't tally. So let's look at them. It's a simple matter we are asking, and their motto says that fairness, integrity, in BB. What do I say? This can be done. Now, which figures do we work with? What you declared on the 9th, and now correction, what should it be? So we can sit down mathematically and look at the figures.
Your third P near president. Is there a precedent for what you are asking for?
There is.
After declarations,
wait.
Okay.
There is. My mouse precedents, no, the third one. No. Maybe my minja kakra. So that we can go the thought of train, no. Now parliamentary, no. There are about 5 constituency. Oh, say results, no. There were some seats that were left. Yebe declare. Before Yebeka Jack no. Yebo there were issues that have to be resolved with some polling station. Ebi no polling station obi a snatch box. Ebi ya crash box. O they say ebi no the people said they be and there's order from above. To say because we also say yes order from above say yes suspended. So it was suspended for the resolution the next day 1 o'clock. They say. Now most of those parliamentary seats Takwan Swayim, Techi Mansaf, Zabzugu, Eninyamano, even Upper Dentra.
Yeah.
Upper Dentra no, West no. The returning officer had to run away from the constituency. They say. This is the modus operandi that happened. Around the same time no, the security got involved. They brought the EC returning officer in Yamano say whether collation has been done or not, declare. Maybe sir, Minia Mesa, Ejapa, and I won't use Ejapa.
No, Ejapa Mesa.
Ejapa Mesa.
Yeah.
Say, yeah, declare results no more no. Maybe just okay. I'm sorry. Oh no, I'm just asking. Say Eudin.
Yes.
Because you're born on Omanka. Almost say lawyer Mesa.
Yeah.
Anything that may be sir.
Andrew Ejapa Mesa.
Now maybe sir say, yeah. We now, yeah, collation.
Yes.
What did I say?
Yes.
Yeah, collation before declaration. Now, Emrano CI 127, regulation 43. Collation. No. In Sefiwe also, collation was not done. Techi Mansaf, collation hasn't been done. Zabzugu, what did I say? Anyway, almost say, declare. But you have to declare. Who declares so Emrano? You need to paste the statement of pool and summary no at the place.
At the collation center.
At the collation center should be publicly done. What do you say? It has not been done. So we are saying, sir, if collation hasn't been done, every member of parliament no Emrano say collation.
Yes.
And collation hasn't been done here. And say, okay. So we'll say, why a collation? You yourself, the EC, you did your own collation without the party being present and you declared. My results in the end, we can't even get the results to
that
look at
for
it.
Techiman South.
For Techiman South. Even Sefiri also.
Sefiri also, so munya summary
they be,
of the collation.
They be. As we don't have it. What do you say? Zabzugu, it's not been done. Enti, now, I see a call through the collation. Now, no, as Senate by, we had to sit down, go through not on my collation, left with one box. You can't one box, you know. You know, we added the figures horizontally, vertically, make sure, say, everything. There was an issue of overvoting, baby. Yes, they be any overvoting. We had to count the stat. Also, we not to say bank we know. You can't one book any who say you repeat serial number no 8. So it was 101 sheet. That cleared that. So if you don't do this collation in Yama, how do you declare a person a member of parliament elect? That's the issue we have with the parliamentary. And that's one of the issue, the main issue in Techima South. And who say you've declared, we are saying even we have a right. Say if you've even declared and now a collation, we have a right to ask for recollation. What they say, it gives us a right for recollation. And the ABC say, yeah, recollation. My results no so they be. Remember the third one also.
Would the right to call for a recollation not be based on whether say in signing that summary sheet, my agent signs a summary sheet. No, he signed under protest and indicated same on that summary sheet. And son, waiting your right to call for it.
No, that's recounting.
No, recounting should be
from the polling
should
station.
be initiated from the polling station.
Yes.
Make a recollation at the collation center. Now that the collation supposedly has been done, my agent assign it on that summary sheet. No, how then do you call for recollation?
In this time, we don't even have the summary sheet to show say.
Okay.
There is nothing to show. Say Asamasi signed here. Say there was collation, and he signed.
Have you asked your polling agent who represented you there? Say Osayana one sign and also saying.
Almost say there has not been collation.
So they did not sign any document.
So they did not sign any document. And nothing I bisa no what teach myself no. Or say yenko regional director ho. Yenko regional director ho. Or say yenye nejuma. So we mranuma one a returning officer. And what was given to him is through the process to be transferred to Accra. So he cannot give us. And returning officer, you were sworn in to do this job in your official capacity. We haven't gotten it. Now, and those are the issues with the parliamentary.
And he means that Techiman South Munyai Manenkai.
Yenyankai.
Seshuyoso.
Yenyankai.
And our constituency.
Seshuyoso. They were doing the collation. And because of not Omoba Collation Center. And Ankrophobia far one of the boxes. Or the chassis. And the statement of Pool Ninya Maninano were in the box. Because it started from the polling station. And yes, Mufambra Collation Center. And on the way, no, any omo hijack here, hijack here. And so, even that police station, no, EC hasn't got the statement of pool.
The results from
that station. NPP hasn't got. NDC, all of them have not got that. What they say? Until they went the next, they say, "Yen resolve it. Yen share say ayebeno." What they say? Then there and there, they declare the result. Now, member of the third P, the president. Now, beside me, say, is there any president? Yes. 2008. Yet to abandon twice.
Yes.
What do you say?
Yes.
Yet two no twice, no. The NDC was winning with 40,000 votes. That was after the second round.
On Asempa FM.
Now, we had Peace Council. We have some eminent citizens. And Afarijan was the electoral commissioner or the chair at that time. MPP for the petition buyer said, no, Time has over 56,000 voters on the register. If Time decides to vote for one candidate, it will make a great impact, a difference. So that was when it was decided, say, after John say, if that is the case, and we go back to Time and conduct that election. Yes. It was resolved when the EC was accommodating with the Peace Council and Nyama. Say, let's find a solution to this. And we found a solution to it.
But that was before a final declaration.
Yes. So what stops in this election? Say, before declaration, the same petition was brought to you.
NDC the petition.
Oh yes, Rojo was there,
documented on paper.
Me say even
word of mouth.
Even I would check.
Okay.
I will check on that because being communicating, you know, he wanted something to be crafted.
Okay.
I don't know whether they crafted because Okonoho.
Okay.
What they are saying for that one, that is what I know.
Okay.
And that's what I'm speaking to. Ono Kacha no say she will not give a listening ear.
Yes.
What they are saying and decide that I will go ahead and do the declaration. What they are saying.
Yes.
Now the other presidents now say, even in this election, 2020, when Ahmed Ibrahim the
Banda.
Ya declare no. Ya declare no ewie. The NPP said no.
Asempa
The petition
FM.
for recollation. What banda o? Now saying yeah. And when they petitioned, EC allowed. They went back and accounted, and Ahmed won. So we are also asking, if you've even done this in 2020, now saying yeah, less than a week.
Yes.
Ekosiisen
Why
on
can't you
Asempa
do the
FM.
same for us in Techima? Why can't you do the same for us in Techima? Why can't you do the same for us in Zabzugu? What do I say?
Yes.
Now, now, Obia. So if people don't understand the issues on the ground very well, no, I want to say, oh, kokot. Going to court, we will, everybody can get a fine judgment, but it never bring peace or reconciliation. What do I say?
Yes.
When there's opportunity for us to sit down and look at it, that's the issue. And American said, I say, what NDC is doing today, it's not about 2020 election. Sebi. It's not about opening John Mahama becoming president again. It's not about somebody becoming MP. It's about our sovereignty. In this sense, say, if people EC who are to do their job, public job, not or say, if you listen, and your cockot.
Ekosiisen on
They are
Asempa
here.
FM.
What does it portend for us? In Sefiwi also, we had one presiding officer, or control 180, and or throw I think 280. There was going to be scaffold there, but because we entered the returning officer on them said they be
Asempa
so
FM.
Obia Peninsula say the agent say it's mistake. Now one cast also say a mistake, and they just cancel it and write the 180. It has to take them to the collation center, and Sana will resolve that, and it was resolved easily. They are here.
Yes.
But if that was not resolved, there would have been fights at the polling station.
Okay. In the way for the parliamentary, remember we have questions on the parliamentary, but on presidential, no, as we speak, the Gazette has been done.
Yes.
Oma president, no, one mami president a after the Gazette of the presidential results, no, EC asaya back, asaya be a recollation. Said the more asking for CCR with the presidential results. How would that be done? So relief now more panel. Is it not only the court that can grant you that?
No,
relief?
wait. In the history of
Ekosiisen
Electoral
on
Commission,
Asempa FM.
has it ever corrected mistake on its own? This is the first time it has happened.
What do you call a
Maybe.
mistake? I think we should establish that.
See, results are or the buyer on the 9th.
Yes.
She mentioned a figure.
Yes.
Oh, they are here. And I correct it on the 10th or I think one of those days. Maybe I can't get it.
Yeah.
Or correct it, say
the following day.
the following day. Say figure BSO or a way no.
Yeah.
She brought another figure. So she has a right to correct the figure that she brought or add that I make some mistake. She has a right like that. Constitutional body. So if you have a right to correct, why are you saying you don't have a right to review? You are saying you have a right on your own, a quasi body, on your own administrative body to correct on your
Asempa
own,
FM.
but you don't have a right to review your own mistakes mathematically.
So if
What I say?
Yeah, I get
So
you.
I'm saying that if you say there is fairness, what I say, then speak out and tell us, say, although I've made mistakes, no, I won't correct it.
Ekosiisen
I have
on
gazetted it
Asempa
already.
FM.
You're not telling us anything. We are asking that let's do the simple mathematics. That is all we are asking for.
and America say
So
there has
now,
not been any such
Now.
precedent. The only precedent we know, as a party who was also told the same thing, say Montia say among court, went to court And the Supreme Court ruled pursuant to the provisions in our constitution.
Obi, we have right.
Yes,
You have a right to vote. And yes, sir,
That's
after
true.
18 years.
that's true.
But you can decide not to exercise your
yes,
right.
and yeah, no.
And I, sir,
Yeah, no, correct.
and there are time limits by which you have to exercise your right or
Yeah.
not to exercise
Yeah.
your right. That decision time where we can say we will exercise our right is there. We've not gotten there.
By 30th December.
Enti obi tinifie and wants to take decision for and we are looking for our facts. Now, you see, the issue is this. This is the issue. Obi and America say, what will portend say? Obi ye ne juma. Minim se na me ye no. Manye ni ye.
Asempa
Atochima. And I say, me cry oh yeah.
on
And ye
Asempa
kokot.
FM.
And ye kokot. Are you getting it? It's not that we are afraid of court.
Okay.
And sir. But the issue we want is that nobody should be given that right. Say, oh yeah, mistake, no. Instead of you have the opportunity to look at your mistake, no. Or say, go to, because that you are doing will benefit one party or otherwise. What you are doing, which is unacceptable, no. You know very well, say, it will benefit one party or the other. So, although your mouth to me, no, I can exercise it anyhow. They say, then Oba may say court will resolve it. You are not trying to look at the issue. If we look at the issues on the table, they say, we can resolve it. But if we don't look at it and then we are postponing the problem. Now for me, as a lawyer and as a political activist watching, if we postpone the problem, what I say,
Yes.
we are postponing what would happen. Because say basa obi abeka say him say emrano de kwakoto aba emrano nyeduma. We can do all
on Asempa
when we
FM.
finish. You say ye nyina yem court. That will become the standard. What I say, and that's not the nation we are building.
Meba o colleague Mesa hona ansana no. What if the EC tells you, say the wakano, Electoral Commission chairperson is the sole returning officer?
Yes.
EC catcher was based on CI 127, or more another layer of verification by which is the regional coalition.
Yes.
And at the regional coalition center and the party BR rep, I've been going through the summary sheet from the regions EC Ankasa publishing on their website. In all of the regions, the NDC agent at the regional coalition center signed, save the Western North region. To be fair, in the Western North region, Pius Kwame, Inkwa was then a sign one sign signature. He wrote in the comment section, okay, reason if you refuse to sign. In your throne, he did not sign, and not true. The section also results were massaged.
Yes.
And not sure the reason why he did not sign.
Yeah.
And that's the only sheet I mean who say NDC did not sign and stated the reason why. Apart from that, all the other regions were signed. Say Isika said, this is the result I got from the region.
Ekosiisen
I
on
only
Asempa FM.
put them together at the head office and I declared the winner. Why should you blame the EC?
We are not blaming. Say results though. The fact that you've signed it means that you were there.
Yes.
They say
yes.
you were there.
Yes.
You saw what? Say results no sano collation no. It comes from all the constituencies.
All the constituencies, yes.
Inti eba is either you have the pink sheet no, all the cross checking,
FM.
or you call your agents.
Yes.
Or polling stations or constituency say figure we na eba. Now, you can on the presidential say if you do the adding, there are some figures it's been added, some has been subtracted, and when you are doing the whole addition, mathematically, statistically, you do the addition, no, it doesn't tally. That is all we are saying.
And I don't know who are you blaming for that?
No, there are two different things. Emrano, it made provision for irregularities and discrepancies. So if you are adding mathematically and there are discrepancies or irregularities, do you say because I have signed when there are irregularities and
Ekosiisen
discrepancies,
on
no,
Asempa
you
FM.
cannot complain about it. It doesn't mean so, to my understanding. Yes,
Yeah.
what you sign is means that I was there, but it's a different issue from say, once you were adding, they were adding all the figures. Yes,
Yeah.
they have been discrepancies. The figures that were coming. Yes,
Okay.
now you can also have problems like transmission.
Yes.
We saw it. Say some of the EC regional directors, when they were transmitting the figures, no, the figures change.
Okay.
The figures change. Like Upper East say.
Or more transmitted figures, no?
Yeah, yes. Some of the figures that they were transmitting to headquarters. So
Because what they did was a fax. In the fax, no, they change it and I said, then which
nobody
one
knows. Say after signing no
change? Yes.
it is the director who is the last person, or the regional collation officer
That's
is
true.
the person who would send the figures. So, and if it happens like that, also they
Yes.
and we had examples. The media brought it up that some EC officials said, "Oh, omo ye mistake in
Ekosiisen
transmitting
on
the figures."
Asempa FM.
If you can,
Yeah, I think one was Eastern region rather.
Eastern region, no,
Yeah.
even Upper East, Eastern region also have anything I can say. So let's get all together and look at it. These are the three main issues I am.
Okay.
Before Minya Bebano, Lawyer Mesa, Mimbisano say, I congratulating him for winning.
Winning second.
He won
Asempa
fair
FM.
and square. Now, as I declare, say omoye collation.
Ewo Collation Center.
Ana,
Constituency Collation Center. Yes.
Enti say baby omo anye collation I declare we say we MP no. Is that the proper way to do it?
Okay.
And we are saying no.
Okay. Lawyer Mesa, what here your colleague, and I was trying to go through the Supreme Court 2013 election petition, no, and the Supreme Court decision by and the specific point about, because you remember, sir, Dr. Baumia said, polling agents are exalted observers, and the Supreme Court gave a decision on that. Say they are more than exalted observers, and that they have a critical role to play in the process.
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM.
Agent sign a sheet like this, what does it mean to the result? And can you then go ahead and argue, say, okay, me agent assign also am party? But I remember the MPP make such argument in court in 2013. Say, okay, agent assigned here, but they are only exalted observers, and they are there. It's the same thing coming back now. And I don't know how that would play out in court should the NDC decide to go to court. Lawyer Mesa.
Obi, minchia, Kojovi. Na minchia.
Kojoga.
Kojoga, yeah.
Na minchia native na kankan native o team was it me. Obi, like pin pa not na here. And if the Supreme Court will make pronouncement on a specific subject matter, being the apex court, what does it mean?
It becomes law.
Thank you. And see, regardless of what the MPP said, Supreme Court decision is law. That
Asempa
you are
FM.
bound by what your agents sign against. So, about some workers is here. About some worker. Now, I made saying the dean, and with all due respect, me and Kopao,
Ekosiisen on
but my point we are
Asempa
making.
FM.
Oh, baby,
And,
okay.
Obi, I'm sad. Or categorizing the arguments into three.
Yes.
Also, presidential.
Yeah, parliamentary and precedent.
Now, presidential one issue need the electoral commissioner or a mistake. No be able correct it. Oh. Now, as I'm not Obi, I tried about correcting, but don't say. Electoral commissioner have a mistake. On the 9th, 1918, already text in the declaration of the results. And now about a certain figure as the total valid votes cast. No figure. Total votes cast. Obo figure. Rejected ballots. Obo figure. Total registered voters.
Yeah.
In announcing, figure what they compute the percentages of the presidential results. Your total valid votes
vote
cast. And now occur there
on Asempa
total
FM.
total votes cast.
Yeah.
Not the announcement. It's the next day no issue statement. Oh, any that announcement no. America san meka total votes cast. No mom koda meka total valid votes cast. And see, for the record, more correct them inadvertent.
And that's the word they use in the
Thank you very much. But say any mente who any maybe so some why esra
mental yeah body.
foam no more the champagne can
Okay. Yeah.
Or very light.
Yeah.
Unto ne dia no from man no look.
Yeah.
Any basis be a ejina do
Asempa FM.
abrofo what can clutching our straws. On the mebo so be lecture commissioner why mistake yen say number na yen no na arithmetic hey under which law on be arithmetic under which I don't know the regulations
Should everything be about law?
Oh,
when we are
Chief,
talking peace and security,
peace and security.
reconciliation.
Which reconciliation? Reconciliation results reconciliation, Oma.
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM.
Obi edinkunyim, edinkugu. Esi enye reconciliation. Gen reconcile abade.
na sa man for until
And so was it because of what?
because they feel they have won the election.
Oh, now election is flawed. The insurance be able to mo account. Talk ewa is cheap. But when it comes down to it,
Asempa FM.
it's evidence. It's proof. It's your counterfact. One country Ghana full there. Oh, elections were flawed by X amount of votes. Another ben.
The
21st. Abani yatun that ben.
You're 7th.
Ne what declare that ben.
9th.
How many days in?
That's almost 11 days.
Thank you very much. To date.
So we 9 more days to
Oh,
find.
man kada wo court and on court. Mercy. To date, have they been able to tell you any counter figure according to M11 computation of the pink sheets at all the polling stations in Ghana? When you are, I lecture commissioner where you be fida. Have they been able to tell you? Arithmetic based on what?
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM.
Chief, please, you were talking. I was sitting there quietly, like a cemetery.
I'm quiet.
Obi, based on what? Actually, I to about when someone say, oh, then someone say, if you are luntum, you then someone say. But you come and brandy a juma. We work with laws, not the wishes, the whims, and caprices of men. That's not what we work with in this country. Article 64 is clear.
64:1-2.
Oh, Obi. I was law school this year. It's clear. Also, the validity of the election of the president may be challenged only by a citizen of Ghana who may present a petition for the purpose to the Supreme Court within 21 days after the declaration of the result of which the election in respect of which the petition is presented. That's the law.
They've not said they will not go.
No problem. Now, when you look at arithmetic, no, are you based on which law?
Ekosiisen
As long as I wire them and say, thank you. When you look at arithmetic, one cut now, one fro. When you look at the table, one more coffee. No, when you
After
want
the
your
declaration has been
Oh
done.
no, are you based on which law? Based on which law? That party is here. And you hear them say that, oh, they can choose to demonstrate. Is their right? Oh, really?
Yeah, but that's true.
No, it's not.
Why is it not?
Because demonstration government policy be na government action be ente ho ase in a demonstration to influence the decision.
Yes.
Elections petition, a new option to influence the decision. You don't. Neko demonstration electoral commission wakada NDC for demonstration into match result now asan mobobo for them declare me sama president makachro obi 2020 year by ending ye bis wasem ya no is that the outcome you never vato enter sa eboko demonstration ma banwa withdraw no.
Ekosiisen on Asempa
And
FM.
it makes sense that every constitutional right or liberty be an exercising just for the sake of it. Or saying the elections or a sensitive matter. Kofoko Street to do look at the misbehavior. And Obi, I witnessed elections violence at first hand in 2008. At the time, the media of First Atlantic Bank, 1 block from the Electoral
Asempa
Commission.
FM.
Now, Radio Gold, Radio Rwanda, okay?
Radio Gold.
Oh, okay, Radio Gold.
Yes.
What bonum, what songs, inciting people to get on the streets and the kind of destruction. The bank had to close for fear the lives of the employees there. So it is not for nothing. And I'm Brano Ossi, look, yes, you recognize the about to Aba. It be Linda no one say, and every day constitutional anticipate them provisional. Obey no. The law anticipates that somebody may not be happy. Now you're happier. What do? You go on demonstration
Ekosiisen on Asempa
to incite
FM.
people onto the street, to bend ties.
A right guaranteed in the same.
Wait, for what? For what? For what? For elections petition? Chairman.
To express your displeasure.
Displeasure about what?
About anything that happens.
Obi.
They hear
No,
me
as
say you
American,
go.
no,
No.
Chairman.
What is important is that you go according
Chairman,
to the
remember, missing there.
can
Oh,
demonstrate-
as American, in
Yes.
say.
No, me to us.
And to say, can make them committee.
The demonstration should end in
remember,
sense.
thank you very much.
In this case, no, the demonstration will lead to nothing.
Nothing.
That is what he thinks.
About what is it going to lead? Apart from mayhem,
That's what
chaos, and potential loss of lives. Oh no, I am here no. Because na me catch on your
Asempa
VAT,
FM.
on your let my vote count. What can voters register? No. Because on provision be a new constitution that when you have such a situation at hand, this is your recourse. Into the constitution in Article 21, general fundamental freedoms. Oman Crawford kwan to vent their opposition to a certain policy. So a certain government action
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM.
by way of demonstrating. Many problem. Why? Now Marco demonstration and then Marco demonstration. As we come out, when the government at the time sought to introduce the academic facilities service, and we went on the street.
Massive one.
Massive. That is a right that is guaranteed in the constitution. Many problem. But I'm saying that relative to an elections petition, that's right, would lead to what?
It's almost an exercise.
Thank
in
you.
futility.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Obi, as I'm okay, I'm say, don't worry, cry. Yeah. Yet ha. Kojoga is telling me that you see declaration in crown when you copy. And that officials know per the regulations.
At the constitution. At the constituency. Yeah. constituency. No,
I'm
talking-
parliamentary.
Yeah.
Let's be specific.
Yeah.
And a chawo presidential argument they made defeat in here. I better go do it.
No, I'm surprised you say.
I've
No, no,
oh, but you guys don't have any
You
point.
don't
Oh,
have a right
I'll come to you,
to
I'll come to you.
demonstrate for what?
Article
Kojo-
20 is- what?
And I've read Article 20. Yes, I have read it.
Ekosiisen on
Kojo,
Asempa
I'll come to you. I'll come to you.
Oh,
I'll come to you. I'll come to you.
now,
Wait,
now,
wait,
oh,
wait,
oh, now, oh, Obi,
Welcome.
can you even begin to imagine that based on the so-called demonstration, now electoral commission we've withdrawn the declared results. Based on which law?
Would the EC do that?
How are they going to do it? Based on which law? When the election results are declared, the electoral commission becomes functus officio.
Official.
Their work is done. You can demonstrate all you want. On case because look, you expect the electoral commission to come tomorrow and say that based on NDC demonstrations, the results, no MPP 9 then. Can you begin to imagine what's going to happen in this country? Can you begin to? It's a catch out there. I don't know why you know. They are only tickling themselves. No, why you know be for nothing. Completely needless. Me pay them use word no useless. But what happened to the rate of mandamus? Obi, the prerogative rate that seeks
Ekosiisen
to
on
compel a
Asempa
public officer
FM.
for performing
A
his
duty.
official duty. What's that? What at the electoral officer no do? Well, Techiman
Chechiman
region.
South.
Ayaba region.
Bono East.
One very poor lawyers. What to punkum? Give us a copy of the college summary sheet. Oh, really?
Is it not law?
Oh.
Kojoga, Tobo, Kojoga, just note
Me ask
your
just
point.
use the law.
Say things that is not right.
Me I should speak the law.
Kojo, note. I'll come to you so you respond to all of that. Tobo, why? When the lawyer is on the floor, you allow him to finish. So we announce when.
I will Jan,
Right,
no mon case baby. Obi, me say, you're right to have a copy
Asempa
of the
FM.
summary sheet. It's not in doubt. Namagacha the new writer. But I'm saying that as a responsible political party, lawyers say kuku dam. Eka mo kwe. Ekwa keji summary sheet. What's on for more? Is that the end of the day game for you?
No.
Oh. So why the noise? Why the noise?
Ekosiisen on
Obi,
Asempa
Bananka
FM.
on your fair.
Many problem.
If they make that request,
the
EC should make it available.
Obi,
you are not against the request.
it is not for nothing, or it is precisely for reasons such as fairness and unfairness. Assuming no point exist. That's why we have rules. That's why we have the ability to compel people to perform their functions. So what stops the NDC? They will file an application at the court of law, Superior Court, for a writ of mandamus to compel the electoral commissioner, returning officer, to post the result at the collation center. Oh no, go for 200. There was his own go a papa in office here. Okay, so then Obi such that and then they'll be fraud. Hey, now coffee, what's wrong with you? Nah, you put people on tenterhooks for nothing. Mr. Mahama knows, Kojoga knows that the actions that they are encouraging their supporters to undertake
Ekosiisen
will
on
yield to
Asempa
zilch.
FM.
Nothing. Awenima. Obi, Miss Awasam, are you not aware? So what's the need? You people did the same thing in 2012. Oh, really? Have you read the statement that the president, then
Asempa
candidate
FM.
Akufo-Addo issued at the time? Have you read Ayuko Otu's media address? Calming supporters down that, hey, guys, we are putting together our evidence. We'll go to court. after the brass point incident, which was unfortunate. So you want to repeat the same thing? Not that I want to match you, Snowby. They should bow their heads in shame. These people.
Lawyer,
because, look,
we could have forestalled all of this.
What forestall what?
If, as according to Rojo Metal, no. Sanka easy pay attention to one petition.
Pay attention to which petition? I will copy of petition here.
No, sir, it shouldn't always be a written petition. Maybe word of mouth. They give us some few minutes
to do what?
Do this and all.
When your regional officers have confirmed the results that is coming from the region. One more time, Nafaya then.
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM.
Chairman, Mreba, Obi. For good or bad. And I've read some
Asempa FM
articles that people are publishing on social media. Just the same, cho. What's their right to write? That even introducing the regional element was an avenue to whatever. Can you imagine?
Oh, really?
Oh, but another layer where you can corrupt the process. It's unbelievable. Yeah. We as a party, software Joe and Nochimu would develop it, and they put it out in the public domain. My constituency, our setup, Obi, marvelous.
In second D.
Man, I'm a catcher. Marvelous. Any marvelous most of spelling now. Marvelous setup, data, Wi-Fi, table net, plus backup, computers 3, scanners, project. Result, yesterday any feedback from the polling stations, we did an Excel, but the software that we transmitted to the region and national was actual pink sheet results. One day wine. So I by 6:30, based on the information that I was getting, I knew we had won the election in second league. But I waited. By the time the Eco Collation Center, we were holding our pink sheets, we were holding our party summary sheet of each police station vote. We went to the collation center to cross-check before we signed off. Is that not the duty of the party agents? Now, all party agents waka sign the documents. One sign police station pink sheet results. One may be a copy, maybe a record in the center. Police stations were collate what constituency. Constituencies, what I call region, my region, what I collate. What party agent has signed
Ekosiisen on
to certify that results here, what by region, minimum constituency for na yajin. The figures of you were beno or a pepe. About now, can tell me quick answer stories like transmission what? Can you believe that?
But it was a fact that there were issues with these issues. They had to go back and
wait. No, yes, of course. But that's been explained.
Absolutely.
And when I saw the initial communication on social media, as if to say there, what the vote be kanana for the ma why boom. So I took my time. Obi, mufa calculator. Na ma share original no need the second one. Mm-hmm. Then I realized that Nana Akufo-Addo had some 19,000 or 17,000 or say 20 BB,000. Now, Mr. Mahama, 16,000. Said that the net effect was a 5,000 differential. I asked myself that, it's because of 5,000 the electoral commission will go through this so-called wahala. At the time, they had omitted one constituency and subsequently what they come.
Okay.
So, Obi, yeah. Mona someone can see. There's no legs.
For
Chairman. Chairman.
On
For-
year no
Chairman.
second
Okay.
omo year collation ma
I said no, I
Oh,
can't.
na video no kram send you bia.
Yeah.
enti ye kase the
Oh,
collation
chairman,
wasn't done in some
chairman.
constituency.
I don't have a problem.
And who said demonstration?
Kojoga, I'm not arguing with you on whether the
We
law
need it.
was applied strictly in all constituencies or not. I'm not arguing with you because I was only in second year. The rest of it is media reportage that
Yeah.
I follow. But I'm saying to you that assuming, without admitting that what position or what advance no is actually the case. Is it noise? Is it demonstrations? Is it exposing people to potential harm?
So on the
Is
consequences,
it putting
they
the
should go to court,
Thank you very much.
and in this case, the High Court.
Obi, yeah, there is no other way. If we want a sane country to live in,
So
unless of course,
what was done in Banda was wrong.
yeah,
Yeah, declare and they recollected in Banda. No, I want your opinion. Say, was it right or wrong? Banda Amediano MPP petition.
Ekosiisen
Was it
on
right or
Asempa
wrong?
FM.
Obi, mini Banda, but Obi has sent the message when you were speaking, and I'm not going to put it out because I'm not in a position to confirm. But in simple terms, you say the Banda story as told by you is not true.
That's there was
That
a
the
call
MPP
So
for
what was
this
it?
Yes,
What?
yes.
No,
That's
so
what
what is
somebody
the
has
truth?
sent me, but
No,
I
no. So
cannot
what is the
confirm.
truth?
Only.
No, what is the
You
truth?
see?
Me maka.
Share,
You say
share,
what is
share,
the
share,
truth?
share.
Okay, guys,
Share.
let me read some few messages now. For me, Sayemre Ekosiisen Suni, Ehaya Asempa FM lawyer Kojoga Adawudu, Ewa no meba, and Allah Andrew Japamesa. Okay, Abdul Malik Kwekubako comes through with this one. That is lawyer Kojoga saying that the Tyne election in 2008 was done at the behest of the NPP. Does he also know that Afarijan corrected a mistake he did in the presidential result declaration, same way Jean Mensa did relative to the 2012 presidential election outcome, because the mistake did not materially affect the outcome of the result or the declaration he made in his declaration? Tell him, I say he should go and read the proceedings and judgment of the 2013 election petition by the Supreme
Ekosiisen
Court.
on Asempa FM.
Abdul Malik Kwekubako. According to the legendary Robert Malley, and I quote, never make up for a desperate politician. They won't grant you a favor. They would always want to control you forever, unquote. The youth should note that the politician will not accept defeat because of the loss of his huge investment into their campaign. So wise up and don't let any selfish politician turn you around for his or her parochial interest. Say no to political violence. Kabiesi is in second D. Obi, the NDC was simply not prepared for this election. The NPP was highly confident of victory because we finished the collation of our results in real time. By 1 a.m., our party's collation was done across the country. We developed a pink sheet collection plan, which worked perfectly for us. The NDC simply engaged in an exercise in futility. They should stop being bad losers. Manche Bruce II is in Takrade. Greetings, Obi. The NDC should just accept they have lost. Ivan and Onodiwe Abraying. Let me see.
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM.
Former President Mahama said he has won the elections. But when the VOA interviewer asked him for his proof, his statement was that they are now doing a forensic audit of their pink sheet. The NDC has no basis for their claim and proclamation. Please, JM, where so-and-so alive, he will transform himself into blah, blah, blah. Okay, I read Pythagoras theorem. And Ediwe Abba. Where he said, weighty delivery from lawyer Mesa. In conclusion, the NDC should go to court. Hashtag habeas corpus. Hashtag mandamus. Fieron. Hey, Fieron in Mateheko. Good evening to you, my brother. So why is the NDC still trying to confuse Ghanaians over 500,000 vote difference? The NDC party can add and subtract any number they want former President Mahama will still lose this election. So why is it so difficult for them to go to court and prove to the whole world that they truly won this election? Ghanaians need their peace. Wafa Konongo is in Washington, D.C. and on the way are praying. This one says, Obi, the elections are over. President Akufo-Addo is duly elected and gazetted. Nothing will change. Former President Mahama remains ex-president of Ghana, or say the ex-president emeritus of Ghana. Samuel Brian Boabeng. A lot of messages coming through. I'll come back, read some of them for you, and then we'll hear from lawyer Kojoga Adawudu. But that will be after this short break. And me share Nyoma Kojoga Achro not just one semka by Yebas here.
Ekona exercise book no the train. Oh boss, dear him.